Hey everybody, this is Flatcap Orasull here with a brand new Let's Play, Home. This is part 2 of the Home playlist. I hope to get some more progress done in here. This is probably my third take, and I'm a little annoyed, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, last we left off, we had a gun and our will to live, treading around in the very dark, very gruesome sewers. Ah, boy. Just thinking about it is making me... boy. And, I think we met a jerking off monkey last time we met. No? That wasn't a jerking off monkey. That was a cat. I was like, are you sure that was a cat? Okay. Okay, without further ado, let's get back in the game. Alright. Our guy here is a little limp. I'm also sorry that I didn't post anything yesterday. My monitor gypped out on me the other day. He tried to back out of the money I owe, and I had to teach him a lesson. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. So it came from outside. Okay, let's go here. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? The exit! There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. Yeah, no kidding! It's a sewer! Which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. I'm going for the record here. I would never do that. I would probably just take my chances and swim down in that putrid water. I'd make my bathtub in that stuff. I'd draw a bath in it. I'd take a shower in that. I would go into that if it would get me the hell out of there. The kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. No. I still had the old handgun. I wasn't sure what good a knife would have been. Yeah, you still got the gun. Okay, someone's in here. I'm calling it right now. Locked. Some nasty smell from the inside. Is there a dead body in there? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Okay, let's turn this valve. I thought if I could turn the valve to shut up the flow. Did I turn it? Yep. I wasn't sure, but I thought I was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Ching! It's actually a nice touch that they did the whole thing with the door opening. That's what really makes it more intense. I think that's what they tried to do. Like copy Resident Evil, in a sense. Because when you saw the doors open like that in the Resident Evil game, you probably thought, oh, shit's going down. The fact that I know which way to turn it is because I want to stop the water flowing, and I just keep turning it until it stops. That and the fact that there is a diagram of what to do, like right there. Yes, you turn the water valve. Wait a minute, was that it in that room? Yep, that was it. The light I'm emitting from this so-called flashlight is more like a lighter, wouldn't you say? Get a Zippo up in that bitch. Refillable butane lighters, not those disposable pussy kind. Okay, so we came from here. I want to know what's upstairs. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes, I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Okay, so there's the exit here. Should be safe now. Looked like the water drained out of the grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Yes. It was odd-shaped. I had no idea what it might open. In horror games, you always take the key. I don't care if the key taunted your mother or called you fat. You take them and you shove them right in your pocket and you go on your merry way. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was this facility? Yes, how old is it? That's what I wonder. And another question I would ask is, where am I? Exactly. That wasn't the computer. I just wanted to do that thing. I just wanted to see what would happen. There's a security camera in the room. Wait, where? There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Oh, it's right there. Is that another dead body? Yes. Sewer worker. He was a mess, but he looked like he'd been stabbed. I could see a key ring that had fallen out of his pocket. Did I take it? Yes. I worked up the nerve to snatch the key ring away and put it in my own pocket. What's a key ring gonna do, though? There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near the exit, but I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was on the videotape I found? Felt the weight of the gun as I limped up the ladder. Had I really taken out the weapon for protection or for some other reason? I wonder what was that VHS tape I found, or in the locked room. Should I have gone back to check? My shoulder felt the top. Ah! Great. Great. Splendid. Alright, my shoulder found the top of the passage, and fumbling around, I felt a heavy latch. I popped it up, and as I lifted the heavy lid above my head, breathed deeply. The disgusting aroma of the sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. I played this game before. I can't go back. At least I don't think I can go back. I know you guys are seeing that. Is that you, Demon Ghost? They really went all out with the sound effects. All ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb up. Did I extend the ladder? Yes. Popped the latch and brought the ladder down. How did you do that, by the way? Do you have amazing jumping powers? Are you Shaquille O'Neal disguised as a white ginger or an auburn ginger kind of guy? In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? The wallet was missing its contents, including any cards or ID. It was worn but light. It made carrying the gun around seem more awkward. Where were my driver's license and credit card? What's that say? The weight of the demon ghost. There's something watching me! Tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heard it, and I heaved it open, the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit, and night air had becoming strangely chilly. Oh dear, I should have brought my other coat. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Structure! Yes, the structure. Okay, let's look around here for a minute. I feel right. I definitely feel right. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course. Of course! The map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked. And the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower, and even this train yard. What was he doing, coming back here? Wait, what notes? Hello? Okay, this let me back outside. I want to check out more of the place first. Dun 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 dun. Falling apart and covered in dust and grime, stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of old schedules and reports. Among the papers were newer-looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside too. I guessed he could have been coming here, but why? What was he using this old station for? I wish there was a button to help me pull out that gun of mine. I'd feel a lot safer. Shut up, chair! Or I hit your mother with a baseball shoe. The old train was ripped open, and hanging from a shred of metal as well as the broken fence was a dark stained patch of cloth that looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train's shell I could see a few faint impacts like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn though. I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. Okay, this guy is seeming more and more like he's the killer here. Like he went on a mass genocide here. I mean, look at his face! He's just like blank. Like he only has eyes. I guess there's nothing else here. Nothing here. Okay, let's go. Let's check the left here. Nothing? Okay. Where are those two eyes coming from? I mean, really? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh, I can... Oh, yeah, spacebar. Doi! Anyway. Oh, it's here. The worn picnic table stood within a circle of trees like an altar. It was covered in faint markings and carvings from who I assumed were previous campers and hikers. I'm actually getting a little into this game. Path ended on a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross it like this. Did I cross it? No. In that darkness, I didn't seem wise to try. Maybe there's another option. I like how it gives you options and what to do in this game. Travel in the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yes. Back to the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. So he obviously knows some things. Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. There was a fire pit there, and it was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was kinda knocked over. Knocked over. The new way of saying knocked over. Yeah. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Something must have happened, because nobody spills beer for no reason. The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. I guess they're cool with you peeking in on them? I mean, they might be having sex, dude. You gotta be courteous. Oh, what's that? There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Inside that cheap dollar store notebook was page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Rose, Rachel. Rachel? Her name was last on the list? And had a mark beside it in blue line. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. A murderer list, maybe? I went through the middle one. Now let's go through this pathway here. Why doesn't it want me to look in here? There's a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Yes, I managed to carry the plank under my arm, so it didn't get in the way. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. I wonder what happened here. Because my curiosity is almost peaked, see? It's almost peaked. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Wait, let's see what's across the river first. I want to see what's across the river. Could contain something important. Let's check the camp. Let's check the camp again. Here it said tents around the campsite. I kept thinking about the names in that book. Is that the murderer's campsite? Did the apocalypse happen? I'm just spouting out ideas here, because I'm curious as to what happens here. And don't you guys ruin it for me in the comment section. Okay, so that's the entrance that we came through. There's that's the way to the river then. Is it? Yes, it is! Up top! like I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if I would hold. Did I use it? Yes, you did. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into this hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against the flashlight. They deserve better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yeah. I tried to cover them up a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. Well, it's a good thing when you did that. The girls weren't carrying IDs, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done this had done it quickly. I wondered now if they had a phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could call for help. Did I cross back over to the other side? Yes, I did. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Because we know there's nothing at the campsite. Wait a minute, how did he know that it was their campsite? Suspicious, suspicious. By the looks of it, the fire had been extinguished. It had just died over time. Olivia? Daphne? The inside of the tent was suffocating. Oh, the exit. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the patch ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the campers who had abandoned their site? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? Okay, I'm all out of time here, folks, but thank you all so much for watching my Let's Play. Click the annotation in this video to subscribe to my channel. It really helps, by the way. If you like the video, leave a like, and if you want to keep updated with my channel, click the subscribe button, really, because that's the best way to figure out what I'm doing on YouTube. And who doesn't want to see this face? Come on. I'm kidding. So until I see you guys again in the next video, you stay pretty.